introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. There's a blue lady. 55 to Mike. Watch the curl, watch the curl. Watch out.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. Speaking of Damian Williams, great Super Bowl, 17 carries, over 100 yards, and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the air. Did you think he would have that type of a game?
I wasn't sure that we would see that type of a game, but I knew he would be a part of their offense in terms of trying to
find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted.
Let me get that.
Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick.
Let me get
Kelsey,
that. Let me get that.
Good open there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. From the 38, Mahomes. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Woo, Joe Hayden.
On 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yellow. 180. Get in the weight room.
From the 39, Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes on the move to his left. That's complete to
that's
Robinson.
fucking robbery.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, and that'll make it 3rd down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Give me that.
Tipped and intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
Give me that. You gonna learn
He's
today.
at the 30.
You gonna learn today.
Brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Devin Bush.
Past the 20 to the
Bush,
23
special
yard line.
team.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right?
Hell no! The robbery is real with this bullshit ass game. What the fuck?
As his guys are on the board.
You piece of shit, you. That's crazy.
They needed something to try
One
to
play they
stem
let the
that
man
tide.
fucking throw it deep. I knew the man was gonna do some shit like that, though. That's why you got this team, just so you could do shit like that.
This game could be 88 out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. And obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Hey, Delta.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. There he goes left side. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 73 yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field
Damn,
position.
the tackler
They'll start
came
at the
in there.
32-yard
Yeah.
line.
Yellow.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Mahomes. Steps away to his left. That one complete to Hill. And he'll
That's fucking wrong.
Almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 2nd down, Samuels gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. On 1st and 10 is Connor. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st down, it's Samuels.
No chance, no chance! Here we go, here we go. Black 20.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Quarter. Here we go, here we go. Black 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
And it's intercepted.
Good shit.
I
seen that bullshit.
He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco and trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Mahomes going to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. And For a Kansas City touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, 37 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead.
No, what is he doing?
Traffic and it's intercepted.
No, what the fuck?
Picked off at the 49. And a great return here.
Damn,
Gets us all the way down to the 26-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
It's complete to Robinson. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey, we got smoke. Four down. 26, my guy. 6, my guy.
On first down, Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
Defense.
back. Over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here first and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. You ain't doing nothing today.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike 54. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking deep downfield.
No, they make me fucking overrun the fucking ball. Kiss my ass. What the fuck wrong with this game, man? The fuck out of here. Wow. Oh, man. This game is something serious.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, that was my hole.
Sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Holy shit, motherfucker.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? you adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Throwing on second down, Roethlisberger. And that
Oh,
got incomplete.
he dropped.
A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
Hey, Charlie. 54.
Looking to throw again on second down. Roethlisberger is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Again, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now this throw caught left side and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Roethlisberger now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On second down now, it's Connor. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
I haven't been a defense coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job. Hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the mid.
Hell no, man. What the fuck? Wow. Get the fuck out of here.
27. Mahomes now on first down. He finds Robinson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Mahomes now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock.
Oh, that shit that was green as hell. That's fucked up.
Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. As his guys are back within a single score. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
To throw again on second down, Roethlisberger, and he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. 22 yards there, a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Right back to Conner here on first. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll run on first down. Conner. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Roethlisberger. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll run here with Connor, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
He's Nicholas, 66.
Roethlisberger to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Attack! Echo.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep down, and that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Now here's Mahomes, buying time to his left. He's going to let it fly.
That shit out of here.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Mahomes to throw once more. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, they're supposed to be intercepted by
2
Fitzpatrick.
seconds left on the clock.
I need
He'll be
Fitzpatrick
intended
to run
receiver
some big
once
no
again.
see. He can see
And
it
it's
was
3rd
me,
down.
Fitzpatrick.
One final try from Mahomes.
Let's get out the field, defense.
Oh, now you want to do some stupid shit.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Steven Nelson.
You
And a
fucking
big
bot.
turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So
Good
this
game,
would
though,
end
my
the
nigga.
win
Good
column
game.
For the Pittsburgh
Good
Steelers. And they were
My
really helped
team
by their
play
defense,
offense
forcing
and
3
defense,
turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden
Nigga can't do
NFL.
shit with the Chiefs but
From
throw the ball
Kansas
deep.
City, so long,
Nigga couldn't
everybody.
run it on me. Nigga couldn't throw it up. Well, he was throwing it on me deep, though.